just looking at her like, bitch, what? Another video. And hey, goody gang, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know who I am, this is Tina.Channiel, and welcome. And before anything, you know what I would love for you guys to do is be a part of the gang that is good. Like, share, subscribe, and be a goody gang member. Alright, we're gonna get into another story time. Yes, good guy. No, time I come back with another story for Uno. Do you guys like my background? We moving up. Like I said, we glowing, and we growing. Yes. We moving on up around here. Okay, so this story was really freaking nuts. Okay, it was so crazy. I couldn't believe it myself, to be honest. It was so ridiculous, but I just didn't get it. So this was a time, I'm gonna tell you guys, when the store that I worked at, it basically got robbed. So, all right, woo. So I used to work at Green Acres Mall. And it was really crazy. I used to work at Green Acres Mall, and then I worked at the store. I'm not even going to disclose what the store was, but I was a key holder. So I got this key holder position in November when the holiday rush was coming in. So it was the Thanksgiving, it was closed on Thanksgiving, so it was like the Black Friday. It was going to be a big sale. They didn't have a key holder, so they made me the key holder. And then they hired some other girl to be, I think she was a key holder too, but she was above me. But whatever. So now we was there. We was basically running the store and everything. So as we running the store, you know, it was a holiday, so we running the store and everything like that. So this is the thing. When you work with a group of people and then when you get a promotion, those people that you were working with, it's like they don't respect you. Good girl, them never give me no respect. It's like, it was always like, oh, you was working with us. Who you think you better than us now because she made you a key holder, da da da. Mind you, I worked really hard for that position. They fired the other key holder because I don't remember what she would do. She probably was stealing too. So they fired her ass. So then I asked, like, you know, what does it take to be a key holder? What do you have to do? And then she was like, why, do you want to be a key holder? I was like, yeah, what does it require? And she was like, I'll train you. Period. Okay? Period. Because if you don't want the key holder, then all you had to do was ask. I didn't even know that's all we had to do. But I just took it upon myself to ask a question. And she said, I'll train you. Boom. Done. So you bitches got to beef for what? Okay. Anyway. So after that, she says she wouldn't mind training me because I'm a very reliable and responsible worker. So I took the job. All right, bitch. Anyway, so now I'm working there and everything is going on. However, the girls are not really respecting me, and I'm trying to be really nice. Like, I'm really trying to be the nicest I could be. I'm not being a bitch. I was never being a bitch, but I was just being I was just trying to be nice, trying to be cool. I was just trying to be understanding to everybody in their situations, but they were trying to take advantage of me. And then my manager, my supervisor was noticing, like, damn, like, you can't even get these bitches in line. So why did I even make you a key holder? So she had a meeting with me and told me, she was like, Shantae, I've been noticing some things. I'm like, okay, what did you notice? And then she was like, well, they're not listening to you. And I was like, I don't know how to get them to listen to me because they see me as just a regular co-worker and I'm not that no more. So I don't know what to do. She was like, well, you got to figure it out, or, you know. So I'm like, okay, cool. She told me to tell one of the girls to go home because her shift is over and she needs to get off the clock. So I go to her and I tell her, you have to clock out now because your shift is over and you need to get off the clock. She literally said, no, I'm not getting off the clock. I was like, oh, okay, you're not getting off the clock. All right, listen, if you don't get off the clock now, I'm gonna let the supervisor know, and then she's gonna cut your hours for next week. And she was like, oh, really? That's what you're doing now? Really? That's what you're doing now? I'm like, listen, either you're gonna get off the clock or I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. You pushing me to that point. You pushing me. I am trying to be nice. Y'all really pushing me. Like, I'm not trying to be a bitch like my manager is. Like, the manager I was there, she was a bitch. She was bossy. I'm trying to be cool. Like, everything will go real smooth if you hoes will fucking listen. Anyways. Like, anyways. Now, all these times that I was having here, all these issues that I was having, I was really getting fed up and I didn't care anymore. So my manager wanted to have another meeting with me. This is where she demotes me. Alright? She demotes me. She tells me, I noticed that you still can't get these girls in line, so I have to take the key holding position away from you. So I was like, you know what? Okay. And then she was like, you don't seem to, like, you're just giving me a nonchalant attitude. To be honest, low-key, I honestly didn't care no more. I was really tired of it. Being a key holder was actually a little bit stressful. It was stressing on me. I just did it for the money. These bitches was getting on my nerves before I smacked the shit out of one of them. I'd rather just give up this position. The money ain't worth it because I only got like a quarter more. So it really didn't even matter. So now, this comes the day that everything goes down. Okay, we had another key holder. All right, this day that I was opening the store with her. Now everybody in the store knows I got demoted. I didn't care though, because technically it wasn't really my fault that I got demoted. It was them. And how many times I held it down for my other co-workers, all the other co-workers that I had that were there. The fact that you really would sit in my face and disrespect me was really confusing to me, because it's like I held it down for a lot of y'all, didn't tell my supervisor a lot of things that was going on, helped y'all out, did as much as I can as a key holder, because I understood what it was like, because I was there in the same position as y'all. Now I'm in a different position and y'all disrespected me, but cool. Anyway, so now this is the day that everything really goes down. So we had to open the store. So I gotta open the store. I'm with my other key holder. She opened the store, that she tells me, you know what, Shantae? I'm so fed up. Like, why they do that to you? You should have fought for the position. Like, you should have fought to stay. You should have fought to stay that position. You should have never let them try to take that position from you. I was like, no. I'm like, good, better, best. That's what my grandmother always says. Good, better, best. I don't have the time for this. No more the fact that I got demoted, because it's not like I got fired. I still got my job and I was still able to keep my pay, but she told me not to tell nobody that I was still keeping my pay, because I asked her about that. I'm like, okay, so am I gonna go drop back down to my, she's like, no, actually I'm gonna let you keep your pay. You're a good worker, I'm gonna let you keep your pay. I was like, good, bitch, because I would have had a whole issue if you fucking took that quarter from me, to be honest. I know some never did that bet much, but I wanted that quarter. But anyway, so we was there. The other key holder, she's talking about how I should have fought for the position, how I should have went a little harder, and why did I let them just take that position away from me? And I told her how much I didn't care. Like, I really didn't care. I was over it. Like, it was so annoying to me at this point. I did not care anymore. Like, I don't care that they took the position from me. They could have it. They could have it. Me no want it. Me can't bother with it. I'd rather run my own shit and hire a bunch of new bitches instead of dealing with them. Fuck it. So now I'm there with her. She tells me, remind you, I don't have the key holding position anymore. So the key holder that was there, she was like, do you mind helping me count the register? I told her, no. 1, I'm no longer a key holder. You should never be counting the register anymore. You're not a key holder. That is not your job anymore. So I told her, no. I'm not gonna count the register. I'm just gonna fix the store like a regular associate does. She's like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go to the back. Another note. This was a Tuesday. Dunbar comes on a Tuesday. And if you guys don't know what Dunbar is, that is where this man comes in a suit like he's a police officer and comes and collects the money for the whole entire mall. Some stores, they give Dunbar their money on a Tuesday. Some stores give their money on a Thursday. Our store that I worked at gave Dunbar their money on a Tuesday. And that motherfucker carried a gun with him, okay? Now, this way this story just I get juicier and juicier. This man comes at opening. Mind you, he never usually comes at opening. He usually comes like sometimes around 12, but he came at opening. He comes at opening. The store opens. Here he comes. He's some big, brolic man. He got on glasses. You could barely see his face. He got on his bulletproof vest and a big gun to his side. Anybody touch your money, I shot them, I get a shot. So now he comes, he goes to the back, he gets the bags, he leaves. Good gal. The next day, all hell broke loose, okay? All hell broke loose. The general regional manager comes to the store and wants to question me, the key holder that I was with, the assistant manager, the other assistant manager, and the freaking supervisor. Why? Because $3,000 went missing. Okay? So now I am at work the next day. They come to me, they pull me to the side, they ask me, can I please speak to you in the back? I say yes. I go in the back, I sit down for questioning. So the guy who questions me, he's like, what we talk about here cannot be discussed, which is crazy because I'm discussing it right now. So he tells me, what I'm telling you right now cannot be discussed with anyone. I said, okay, fine. He asked me some questions. What happened in the morning? Where was I in the morning? What was I doing? What was my task? Blah, 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 blah. So I told him that I came in with the supervisor that I had, the key holder that was there. And she asked me, did I want to help her count the safe? And I said, no. And then he asked me, why'd you say no? I said, well, I'm not a key holder anymore, so I'm not allowed to do that anymore. He's like, okay. All right. Yeah, I know my stuff. So now he says, so what did you do? I said, I took a box from the back, and then I started to fold the clothes. I started to put clothes out for, you know, on the display. He's like, okay. So what else happened? I was like, I just was emptying out all the boxes and putting them out on display. Like, I was just hanging up everything and putting it out on display. That's all I was doing. So he was like, okay. All right. So what happened when Dunbar came? I'm like, Dunbar came, went to the back, left. And he was like, that was it. I'm like, that was it. Then he asked me, do I remember the code to the safe? I said, I think I said the code that they had, but this is where it gets really sticky. My supervisor did not change the code after she demoted me. So now I tell them the code. They're like, okay. My supervisor gets fired. She did not change the code after she demoted me. She was supposed to change the code once I got demoted, but she didn't. I guess it slipped her mind. I don't know. So now my other assistant supervisor, they're questioning her. Mind you, it was her day off. So she's totally oblivious to everything that was going on. So she's like, I have no idea. I haven't been here. So they're like, okay, you weren't here. So then who was in charge of the safe? Because one of the bags for the money is missing. One whole day's worth of, what the hell? The whole day's worth of purchasing is missing. That day they made like $3,000 and it is gone. They're like, where did the money go? Because Dunbar said, y'all missing a bag. What the fuck is up? So she said she don't know, she wasn't there. They fired her and they escorted her out. Now, it goes back to the one that was actually there. They questioned her. She leaves for the day. I don't even know if she got fired or what. So the next day now, my other manager that took off for that week, she's in that day. The key holder that was there the day that everything was missing creates a big ass argument in the store over nothing. Like, honestly, the argument was so confusing. I didn't understand. So she gets upset for whatever reason. Mind you, she starts bringing up everything the regional manager told us not to discuss and not to disclose with anyone else in the store. And she brought that up right there in front of everybody. I'm talking about customers, co-workers, and an assistant manager that was there at the time. And she starts yelling about, oh, you're trying to put the blame on me, you're trying to do this, y'all trying to act like it was me, da da da. It's like, when you're working with a lot of women and you know, you start to become cool with them, you start telling them a little bit of your business. Personally, I don't, but you start telling them a little bit of your business. And she brought up, mind you, the key holder that I was with, she brought up one of the other girls' business. For whatever reason, she brings it up on shift in the middle of the day while customers in the store about the other girl's business with her and her boyfriend, and starts yelling, oh, that's why your boyfriend this and that, da 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 da, la 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 la. And the manager that was there, we was all just looking at her like, bitch, what? What are you even talking about right now? I'm confused. Like, what does that have to do with what? Where is it even coming from? Everybody was confused. Miss said, good girl. Nobody didn't understand what that woman had. Just bring up some wild to alter the blues. So now we're all just looking at her like, huh? So everybody just staring like, what is she talking about? Like, she just mentions the most randomest things and gets pissed off and say, fuck this shit, I quit. So we're just like, bitch, so? All right. So she leaves now. She leaves. Mind you, one of my co-workers also worked at McDonald's. The key holder was dating some guy, and my co-worker who worked at McDonald's said that she came to the drive-thru with this dude she was dating, her kids, and she spent mad money on Burger King. What am I saying? McDonald's. Anyways, she spent mad money on McDonald's. So we just narrowed it down, like, she took the money. Like, she had to have taken the money, because she just brings up an argument out of nowhere. She goes to the next girl's job. I don't think she knew that she had her other job was at McDonald's, but she goes to her job, and, you know, everyone just, you know, you're just eating food, you're just ordering. So you order the food and then you order just a ton of McDonald's. It just doesn't make any sense. Nothing that she says is not, it's like she's trying to cover up for something. Months later, we find out that she stole the money from the store. Literally stole the money. And I'm just like, this is crazy, because after that, I even stopped working there because I just couldn't take it anymore. Like, it was too much stuff going on in that store. It was too much stuff just going on in that particular mall. Like, at that time, it was so ratchet, it was so crazy. Like, I almost got into a fight with a customer. Like, I just couldn't deal with it any longer. But I left, not on my own accord, and not because I got fired, for a whole other situation. But I was glad I was gone, because I was really getting tired of that place. So I didn't even care no more. However, she was trying to put the blame on somebody else about the whole money being missing. Like, you took it. You thieving ass bitch. You stole the money. Like, For what? Like, why? Why'd you do it? Why'd you do it, sis? And then you try to put the whole blame on someone else. Like, you're totally trifling, and it's disgusting. Your behavior is terrible. But anyway, she got fired too. Actually, no. She quit. Like, what do I say? She quit. But she got fired from the next job that she worked. Sorry, she got fired from the next job. Because someone told that manager that, oh, you hired her? She a thief. Da 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 da. And then she just got fired. They just let her go out of pure randomness. Well, which is her own fault, because she brought up complete randomness on her damn self. But that's the end of the story. Teeth and things are going. Don't teach nobody things. Period. All of that stuff is a no. And keep growing and glowing. Goody gang out.